Hi Collective, this is Karen with High Priestess Tarot 2020 High Priestess, and I'm here to do a special video today. This video, took the pleasure of writing out the beginning introduction to this video to the collective, and it's a special part of the collective that are those of you who feel that you have something important to say, that you're gifted, but you keep putting off sharing your gifts with the general public or with whomever it is that you know that you need to share your gifts with. And I say this because I kept putting off getting back on YouTube and being committed to this channel. I kept wanting to be in my comfort zone and say, well, oh, I can do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it when the time is right, when really there is no right time but today. So I'm going to read to you what I wrote, and then I'm going to pull some cards. So this is for that part of the collective that is on pause mode, that is saying to yourself, I will do it tomorrow, or when I feel that the time is right. This video is for that part of the collective that knows that you have something important to say, but you keep putting it off. You know that you're gifted, but you're waiting for that right time. I'm here today to let you know now, today is the only day that you have. So if you're watching this video now, take action, get out there, get up, get it on, do what you need to do, get out of your comfort zone, because you're not going to ever do it if you keep delaying, whatever it is. Like I've been delaying getting online, it may be something different for each one of you, but I know that if you tuned into this video, there's something that you're putting off, something that is a gift that God gave you that is meant to be shared, and you're not doing it. That's why he brought you to this video. So that's my message right now. So if you're here, you're with me, know that I'm speaking from experience, okay? And I'm taking action today, all right? So I feel I have like 1,001 excuses as to why I don't like really pump up my channel and continuously post with you guys, and none of them are very good, because I know that I have valuable information to share. I channel, I read cards, I'm a Reiki master, I'm a certified yoga coach. I do a lot of spiritual stuff, and I keep it all to myself for the most part. Some of my conversations is that, I keep getting shadow banned. My videos don't really take off. Oh, there's black magic being pointed at me. Oh, this, oh, that. But really, no matter the reason, I have everything I need in order to bring forth this message to you. And there is nothing that really is going to stop me. I know exactly how to protect myself. I know that it doesn't matter if I get one view or if I get 1,000 views, because if one person gets the message and is able to change something in another person's life, or to change something in their life because of this video, then I've done my job, okay? So I'm going to go and I'm going to read from the Declare and Decree deck, and I'm going to ask Spirit exactly what is it that the collective needs to know about postponing. It may be that you're writing a book. It may be that you want to do a YouTube channel like me, but you don't get up enough energy and commitment and willingness to get out of your comfort zone in order to do it. Or you may get discouraged. I got discouraged because I wasn't getting a lot of views. So it may be any of those reasons, but that's not a reason not to share, not to do it. Just keep having faith. Keep the faith and keep doing what you know that God gave you the charge to do, what he gave you gifts to do. Keep it up. Don't stop is the message of this video, okay? So Spirit, what is it that we need to look at or be aware of around this whole subject of being in our comfort zone, not wanting to get out there and really deal with things? Okay, so here, all self-doubt and disbelief in my potential are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. I want you to write that down on a piece of paper and burn it, and release it to spirit to handle, to take away. And have enough faith, just the faith of a mustard seed, to know that once you do that, your prayer is answered. And then I want you to take action on whatever it is you're looking to do. They're telling me to look at the bottom of the deck. And at the bottom it says, all blockages that prevent holistic health for myself and my loved ones are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So your message may have something to do with health. It may have something to do with a bad habit. It may have something to do with your concern about a loved one having a challenge. But whatever it is, write this down as well on a piece of paper and burn it. Now, I'm going to go to a deck that I created myself, and I'm so proud of it. I feel really that I resonate very heavily with this deck. And I'm going to ask for further illumination on what it is that I'm talking about here, about getting out of our comfort zones and using our creativity. And what I'm hearing from Spirit right now, and this is something I've been doing, is paying a lot more attention to my sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is the chakra that is the color orange, and it is where your creativity and sexuality lies. And it's very important to protect that part of your body. You could wrap yourself in your lower abdomen in a orange cloth. You could put oil, protective oil, on your stomach, on your lower abdomen, and say out loud that you're using this oil to protect yourself, to protect this area specifically, because it's very important, and it's an area that does come under attack a lot from spiritual attacks, from evil eye, from curses, and things of that nature. And so if you're feeling not motivated, if you're feeling lack of creativity, if you're feeling uninspired, do pay attention to your sacral chakra. You can also look up certain yoga poses that would activate this chakra. You can do meditations around the chakra. Just Google sacral chakra meditation online, and you can do a meditation. So there are a number of things. But for now, I'm going to do this reading here. Spirit, please let me know what else it is that we need to know about this procrastination, and how to cause our fire, our sacred fire of creativity, to come up and have us act on it. So the first card is give zero fucks. So giving zero fucks is about what other people think about what it is that you're doing, how you're doing it. Give zero fucks. That's the message. I got 3 cards here. This second card is your voice matters. So this is a message that has definitely to do with communication, and people who want to communicate, people who do communicate, people who are blessed with communication, whether it be in writing, poetry, song. I don't care how it is. Your voice, it matters. And then the last, no coincidence, I shit you not, solar plexus. Okay, solar plex chakra has to do, I think of Leo, the line. It governs the Leo energy, the sun energy. It's like star energy, where you're shining and you're letting all of your talents just radiate out. This is what I think about when I think about the solar plex chakra. It is yellow. It has to do with willpower, self-confidence, and self-confidence. So if you feel that there's a lack of self-confidence, if there's a lack of willpower, one of the things that I used to do, that I may start back doing again, was I used to write on my bathroom mirror, something that I would see every morning: you are enough. I am enough. I write that in lipstick on my mirror. And because whatever you feed your mind, and whatever your mind constantly sees over and over again, it begins to affirm, it begins to believe. And so the more you see I am enough, the more you start to believe that you are enough, and that removes the I'm not enough roadblock out of your conversation and allows you to move forward. And as I'm saying that to you, in terms of clearing roadblocks, I also work with Ganesh. You might want to look him up if you're not familiar. He's a deity in East Indian. I'm not sure if it's Buddha or what type of actual religion it is, but Ganesh, I felt very connected to him, and he removes roadblocks. So that's something that you might want to work with, Ganesh deity. Also, the solar plex chakra has to do with, they say, the fire, where your diaphragm rests, where you breathe from your diaphragm, not your stomach, and you create this energy that radiates out like fire. Citrine and tiger's eye and yellow tourmaline are stones that you can use to support the solar plex chakra. That's not all of them, but that's just some. And then we have essential oils of chamomile, bergamot, cedarwood, and rosemary. Those are all very good oils to support your solar plex chakra. And I know for a fact that rosemary is also very good for protection. So I would lean toward, if you had to choose one, I would choose the rosemary essential oil. But you do whatever you feel drawn to do. Now, the solar plex has to do with willpower, making decisions, and clarity. It also has to do with self-discipline, which is what I'm running away from when I have to deal with this channel, because I work really hard and I talk all day, and then I get off, or I'll do the video before. I have to do it before I work, or I have to do it after, and I work long hours. So I need self-discipline. So I think this video and these messages are not just for you, they're for me too. We're all a part of the same collective. There's a reason we came together, and we're experiencing similar experiences, okay? It also has to do with independence, connection to the sun. So going outside and being in the sunlight could energize you. It could be really important. Even though it seems like a little thing, it's really important, because the sun carries information, carries codes. Light carries codes, and you get downloads when you're in the sun. Not that you don't get downloads when you're not, but when you're in the sun, it's a different kind of a download. Okay, and you get that information in packets through the radiation of the sun, and it hitting your skin. All right, it also has to do with your digestive system and metabolism. And I have written down that Sagittarius is also a sign that deals with the solar plex, that fire energy. Sag is a fire sign. So those are the 3 cards that we have for further illumination. I'm going to continue by going through the angel oracle cards and asking for further illumination from them about what it is that we can do to remove blocks, that we can do to take action now, not later. Sometimes all it takes is just realizing that we really don't have anything but now. That's why they call it the present. Yesterday is the past, today's the present, tomorrow's the future. They call it the present because it's really where we create from. And if you continuously tell yourself, oh, I'll do it then, I have to do something more important now, and you never give time to what truly is meant for you, for your God-given gifts, then you lose them. They dissipate. Time moves on, and you become old and bitter. You become, unfulfilled. So it's important to understand how important it is that when you get inspiration, when you get divine inspiration especially, to act on it. And to act on it not tomorrow, but today. To act on it when you get it. Okay? As soon as you get it. If you read something and it inspires you, and you want to make a new habit out of it, it's important to start the practice of that habit right away, not put it off, because the longer you put it off, the chances are that you won't do it. The sooner you do something and put it into action. It's one thing to have an idea. It's one thing to know everything, to think you're all this and you're all that. But it's a whole nother thing to actually exemplify that, to actually show and share and be of service to that gift, to other people. Okay? So the card I have here is Spiritual Understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am begging you esoteric information, and I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So what that is telling me is that you see this shape that he's holding over his head, that's sacred geometry. And so for some of you out there, it's going to be important to meditate on sacred geometry. You might call on Metatron, who can clear your chakras with sacred geometry. You might just Google sacred geometry and take quiet time to just sit with a symbol and meditate. So it'll be different for everyone, all right? But definitely sacred geometry. And you can also Google Raziel, Raziel. That's an archangel, and see what else he has for you. Next, we have courage, Angel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. If you don't stand up for your beliefs, nobody else is going to. If you don't put out what God gave you to put out, it's going to be gone. It's going to be wasted because he gave it to you. It's special and he wants you to use it. Now, these are the last two I'm going to pull from this deck. You know what to do. Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Touche. That's exactly the message that this whole reading is about. Trusting yourself and acting on what it is that you know that you need to do without delay. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. And then the last one is comfort, Archangel Arzel. I'm not sure how to say that. Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So for some of us, we may still be dealing with, and I venture to say we're always dealing with some level of healing, because we're human and we never completely do anything here in this 3D. We never completely heal. There are always layers to healing. There's layers to ascension. There's layers to everything. And so part of you may still be kind of tender and sensitive, but what you're going to have to do is wrap it up and keep on stepping. It's like you're going to get on your army boots, tie them up with nice thick socks on them, and get to marching. Get to your marching orders. Get to doing what it is you need to do anyway, because that's not going to go away. Okay? But the more you support others and the more you share your wisdom about that heartache, the more you share your wisdom about how you feel, you'll see that you're not alone and that you're not as strange as you think you are or as isolated. There are others who are needing to hear your story, who are needing to hear what you've gone through. And it will be an inspiration to them. No matter how you feel about where you are, there are others who are below you and there are others who are above us. And we are just where we are. So we don't know the impact that we are going to have on another individual. It just depends on who God sends and puts in our path and how it's meant to impact them. So we don't control that. All we could do is give, is be in service to the gift, is talk about, share the wisdom, and do what we need to do in order to have that done. So I think I've said enough on this deck. The last deck that I'm going to use maybe is Archangel Michael, which is one of my favorite archangels. I do a lot of work with Archangel Michael. We like buds. So Archangel Michael, please share your divine wisdom with the collective, with us. Let us know what you feel about this situation, about taking action in the now and sharing our gifts. It says, write about your thoughts and feelings. And then at the bottom, it says, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and visual wisdom, so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and something I can't see, and healing. I can't really see because my light bulb went out and I don't have any right now. I ordered some more, so forgive me for not being able to fluidly communicate that to you. But that's what Archangel Michael is talking about, writing about your feelings. A lot of times when we write, we also channel and we're not aware of it. And so if you go back and you look at what you wrote, it may seem like you don't remember writing it, or you may get some insight that you didn't have before you wrote it and reread it on paper, because sometimes that's what we need to do in order to grasp a concept, or for spirit to communicate with us in a way that it moves us to action, is to actual journal. Journaling is really awesome. It's really good all the time for whatever it is that you're doing or experiencing. No judgment, just write whatever you feel. And then, you know, a few days later, a week later, go back and look over it and see how you feel about it in hindsight. It's very powerful. Now, one more card, Archangel Michael, and we're going to tie this reading up. Oh, that's a lot of cards. But the card that flipped over in front of me is energy healing work. So some of you, or a lot of you out there, are probably energy healers. I know I am. And the work is really intense. I'm a Reiki master. And I do energy healing work in several modes. So that is something that you may want to access. If you don't have access to energy healing, it may help free up some of your energy. You can also call on your guides and angels to do work on you. They can only do it if you request it. If you don't request, they can't help you. So if you feel moved to do so, ask for energy healing from your angels and guides. And you can also pay people. You can pay Reiki masters. You can pay actual massage. Getting a massage is very much to move the energy in your body and help heal your body, because the energy that is around, especially the negative emotions, they get stuck in our body. So we do need to move our body and to do work on our bodies in order to free up that energy. So that's really important. Now let me just take a moment. I'm going to do one more deck. That's the crystal grid oracle, and let you know what crystals that I have not mentioned that you can work with specifically from this deck. Ooh, and that came up like high. So it's Soul Journey. And I really can't read it. You're going to have to blow it up and see. You're going to have to see what crystals are here. It says Dumortite. I don't know. DUMORTIERI. Looks like NE. Not sure what that is, but it's at number 5. And 5 has to do with change. And change is not comfortable. And I keep getting that message that we need to be uncomfortable and get out of our comfort zone in order to take action and have things be different. Have ourselves winning. Have ourselves living our best life, our highest possibilities. Getting paid, all right? Becoming famous, going viral, whatever it is that is for you. It's like the biggest, they're showing you the biggest possibility. And that's what is available to you right now, if you're willing to get out of your comfort zone and take action. Now, I'm not even going to try to read this because it's too dark, but I like to thank you all for tuning in, whoever tuned in, and ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. It does me a world of good, the channel, and it also helps your cycle of abundance for give and take. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. I'm making a commitment to come on and do videos at least twice a week. That's the minimum that I can do. And then I want to increase it from there. So I'm going to start small and I'm going to ramp up. So say prayers for me, and I'll be saying prayers for you, collective. Thank you, and enjoy yourself. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.